Continuing Liao Fan's 4 lessons. Fate cannot bind those who cultivate great kindness, because their virtues accrued from kind acts are so great. These acts will alter their original destiny for the better. Master Yungu. The merits accrued can actually change their destiny from suffering to happiness, poverty to prosperity, and short lives to long lives. Similarly, fate cannot bind those who commit great wrongdoing. When a person's bad deeds are so great and powerful, they will cancel out the good fortune and prosperity predetermined in his original fate, and his or her life can be transformed from good to bad. Master Yungu, for the past 20 years, you have lived your life according to Mr. Kung's predictions and did not do a thing to change it. Instead, you became bound by your own fate. If you are not considered an ordinary mortal, then who is? Liao Fan, taken aback, I proceeded to ask Master Yungu, according to you then, is it true that one can change one's fate? That one can escape from it? The master answered, Master Yungu, we create our own fate. Good or bad fortune is also determined by ourselves. When I commit bad deeds, disasters are bound to strike. When I cultivate kindness, good fortune will naturally come my way. It says so in all the great ancient books of wisdom. In the Buddhist teachings, it is written that if one wishes for and seeks wealth, position, a son, a daughter, or a long life, one can attain them. One only has to cultivate kind deeds in order to escape the control of fate. Since untruthful speech is one of the greatest offenses in Buddhist teachings, we can be assured that these are not lies. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas certainly have no reasons to deceive us. Liao Fan, I did not quite understand what he meant by attaining all that one wished for, and so I asked him. Mencius once said, Mencius, whatever is sought for can be attained. The seeking is in oneself. Liao Fan, this refers to inner qualities such as virtue, kindness, and morality. These are all qualities we can work toward. However, when it comes to outside factors such as wealth, fame, and prestige, how can we seek to attain them? Don't these have to be granted by others in order to be achieved? The master replied, Master Yungu, Mencius was correct, but you misinterpreted his meaning. Huineng, the 6th patriarch of the Zen school, has taught that, 6th patriarch Huineng, all the fields of merit are within one's own heart. If one seeks from within, one can be in touch with all good fortunes and disasters. The outside is merely a reflection of the inside. Master Yungu, by seeking within ourselves, we cannot only attain the inner qualities of virtue, kindness, and morality, but we can also attain wealth, fame, and prestige. If wealth, fame, and prestige are embodied in one's fate, then one will attain them even without having to pursue them. If they are not, then one cannot attain them, even through plotting and scheming. Master Yungu, therefore, if one cannot reflect within one's own heart, but instead blindly seeks fame, fortune, and long life from external sources, then this seeking will be in vain Just as Mencius once said, Mencius, in seeking, one needs to follow the right path. In attaining, one attains what destiny has entitled one to. Whatever is attained in the end is still part of one's own fate. Master Yungu, if one tries to seek these qualities from the outside and even goes to the extent of committing bad deeds for them, then one will not only lose one's inner qualities of virtue and kindness, but predetermine good fortune as well. Furthermore, wrongdoing committed in one's greedy mind to obtain more can reduce the good fortune of one's original fate. From this, we can see that no benefit is derived from blind seeking. What were Mr. Kong's predictions regarding your entire life? Liao Fan, I told him in detail. From the placement positions in the examinations, to my appointment as an official, and finally, the date of my death. Master Yungu, do you feel you deserve imperial appointments or a son? I reflected upon my previous deeds and attitudes in the past for a long time, Liao Fan responded. Then I answered him saying, no, I do not feel I deserve an imperial appointment or a son. Those who receive imperial appointments all have the appearance of good fortune, and I do not. I do not work towards accumulating virtues to build up my good fortune either. I'm very impatient, intolerant, and undisciplined, and speak without any restraint. I also have a strong sense of pride and arrogance. These are all signs of scant good fortune and non-virtue. How is it possible for me to receive an imperial appointment? Next, we will see why Liao Fan has no children. Liking cleanliness is a good thing, but it can become a problem if one becomes obsessive about cleanliness. There is an old saying, life springs from the dirt of the earth, and water too clean often harbors no fish. The first reason why I feel I do not deserve a son is that I am overly attached to cleanliness, resulting in a lack of thoughtfulness for others. The second reason is that harmony is the cultivator of all life. Liao Fan continued, but I have a quick temper and easily become angry. The third reason is based on the principle that loving kindness is the basis of reproduction and harshness is the root of sterility. I overly guard my own reputation and cannot sacrifice anything for the sake of others. The fourth reason is that I talk too much, which wastes a lot of chi or energy. The fifth reason is that I also delight in drinking alcohol, and that depletes my spirit. To remain healthy, one does not sleep during the daytime and stay up through the night.